Taking up like, what's going on? What's going on? Open the door. Shawty is planning makeup at 4 o'clock in the morning, planning makeup in the mirror with a bubble coat on. Hey y'all, it's your girl Kaja Morshay, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out. But today, I got a story time for y'all. Y'all bear with me. This is a rough one. This story time is about the time I kicked my roommate out. It starts and it ends in the first 4 months, not even the full semester, the first 4 months. So, buckle up. Let's take a trip to hell. I got my little whiteboard too, so we could take notes, so y'all can know where it started and where it ended. How did I get to where I got, you know? The big picture, okay? Let's go ahead and take this off. First thing, August 19th, 2021. That's right there. August 19th is when it started, okay? That's when it started. That's move in. Boom. So, move in day. Y'all, I was already assigned this apartment, right? Off-campus apartments, usually all upperclassmen, sophomore and up. Freshmen are not supposed to be in these dorms, but of course Morgan State University always overpopulates and they don't want to turn no money down, so of course they put 2 freshmen in my room, in my apartment, as my roommates. Okay, cool. One, when I got there, it was my mom, my brother, me, and my dad. We were moving my stuff in. I met one of my roommates. She was from Philly. So in this story time, her name will be Philly. Let's write that down. Philly. Philly will be the problematic person throughout this whole story time, okay? So remember that. Philly. Philly. Philly was from Philly. She was about 17 years old or 18, one of those. Either way, she was a freshman. First time we got in the apartment, we met her. She was in there with a boy. Apparently, that was her boyfriend. They've been there for a week prior to when I moved in for freshman week. And they had just met each other. They decided to get in a relationship. Boom, pow. It's your life. Have at it. I don't care. Anyway, she's giving us a rundown about like where she's from, her life, all this stuff like that. I'm not really listening. My mom is listening. They're having the conversations. I'm more so trying to get in my apartment because Kaja hates moving and Kaja hates packing and unpacking. So I was trying to get all the help I had while it was there because I didn't want to do it later. Okay, so then she starts following us as we're doing the trips up and down to the car and back to the apartment. She's following us up and down. So I didn't understand that, but it wasn't even the fact that she was following us up and down. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why she wasn't helping if she was going to be following us. But it gave like she was trying to scope the scenery out, okay? I didn't like that. 2, my brother, I had brought my own food. My brother asked her, can he reorganize the refrigerator and the freezer so all of our stuff can fit? She says, oh yeah, go ahead. That's all of our food in there. Go ahead, have at it. Okay, just remember that. The boyfriend. The boyfriend was there. We're getting to know him. He's cool peoples. I ain't gonna lie. He's cool peoples. So if I was to put them in a category, and I'm not saying it in a bad way because, you know, I don't even think it's bad to be what I'm about to call them. I think they're champ. So champ, if you're not from the PG DC area, I'm from DC if you didn't know. If you're not from this area, champ is basically like corny, geeky, you know. So that's the category they would fall under. It's not always a bad thing. It's not. You know, everybody got a little champ in them, all right? So don't say I'm bullying because I'm not. All right? Okay. Boom. So my mom is having a conversation with her. She finally gets away from us. My mom goes, Kaja, I don't know. Her teeth a little buttery. I don't know how I feel about this. So I'm begging her, no, mom, don't say that. Please, please. Because I was already in my feelings because this is my real start over. My freshman year, my best friend was my roommate. So I didn't have to deal with no bad roommate issues or anything like that. I shared a bathroom directly with this girl. We didn't share the room or anything like that. We shared the living room, the kitchen, the dining room with the entire house. But she was my suite mate. We shared the same bathroom. So I'm like, no, mom, no, don't say that. Don't say that. So let's take notes, guys. This is all in the first day. So what we say? Buttery. Buttery, following. Food, the food. Organize. The boyfriend. What else happened, y'all? I think that was it for the first day, for that part right there. Another thing that happened. I get to decorating my bathroom that we share. She has no shower curtain in there. I told you she's been there for a week before I got there. No shower curtain, no soap. It's just shower gel in there. That was a little concerning, but you know, hey, not my body. You know what I'm saying? So I just mind my business, you know, cleaned the bathroom, hung my stuff up, and just mind my business. But that was also something to take note of. No soap. No shower curtains. Something to take note of. This is day one only. So then we're going to simplify this so we can all, you know, keep track of where we're going with this, okay? Okay, y'all, so I simplified it to just move-in day. Everything we just talked about was move-in day. Now let's go on to move-in week. Move-in week. So one day turns into a whole week. Okay? So let's go to the notes. What happened on move-in week, Kaja? Oh, guess what happened on move-in week? The next day, the very next day, after my family leaves and things like that, remember the stuff I told y'all to remember. The food, the reorganizing the food, all that stuff. Remember everything, okay? The next day, we have a group chat, roommate group chat. Because I finally met the other girl. So the other girl, I'm going to put the characters on this side. So we got Philly, and then the other girl that was a freshman, she was from PG. So we're going to call her PG. Now, when I met PG, she was also, it was actually her birthday. Move-in day was actually her birthday. So it was actually like, I don't know. I was like, she's cool, she's pretty, she was an influencer. She still is an influencer. But, you know, I felt like we understood each other because we come from like around the same area. You know what I'm saying? So we got along cool. We decided to make a group chat with all the roommates. We all expressed how, like, you know, we like to do things like, you know, while we living together, let's like have little like roommate dates, stuff like that, like, you know, do stuff in the house to get us away from like when we stressed with school and things like that. We all agreed to that stuff. So we thought, I'm thinking we all on the same page, okay? So the very next day, Philly is like, oh guys, let's get up, let's make breakfast. So we all like, okay, cool, all right, I got this, PG got this, what you bringing, Philly? She like, anybody got pancake mix, anybody got pancake stuff, da 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 da. No, I'm not a big fan of pancakes and stuff like that unless I have a taste for it. So me personally, I knew I didn't have that. PG didn't have it, but it was also like we were all contributing something except for her. So once we asked her like what she was bringing, she was like, oh, you know what, never mind, I'm going to the caf. So we like, okay, cool, we gonna still cook. We decided, since I was the only one with the car, let's go and get some condiments, because that was one thing we all forgot to bring was condiments. So let's go to the Family Dollars up the street. We drove up there and we went to the grocery store, made sure we had like some juice and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I brung all that, but you know, I don't know, we just was using that as a roommate time to bond. That was me and PG. We went to the store, we bought seasonings, condiments, everything you could think of to add to the kitchen. As we were out, we were talking, and I was telling her like my moving experience, and I told her about the reorganizing the freezer thing. She was like, yeah, because I woke up and like my popsicles wasn't in the place that I had it, so I was a little confused. And I was like, oh yeah, Philly. My brother asked her like who food was this, could he move it around to reorganize it. She was like, oh yeah, that's our food in there. And she's like, no, we moved on the same day. She didn't have no food. She didn't even bring nothing with her. She just brought a bag. So then I'm like, uh-oh. That wasn't a big deal, but I kind of, from that moment, I realized like she probably had the mindset that because we all live in the same house together, that everything that's, you know, everywhere is everybody's, and that's not. And PG and I made a pact, like, I don't mind sharing. Just ask me. Just let me know that you like want to do that, so I can know that it's not like, you know, going missing or anything like that. We made a pact like that, so we're gonna write that down. PG and me pack. Okay? We made a pack about our foods, anything, pots, pans, anything. Girl, yeah, you could use it. Just let me know you using it, because if I go in there and cook and you use my pot and it's dirty and I didn't know, like, you know, we be on the same page. Everybody here with it. You know what I'm saying? We here with it, okay? So that was that. That happened. We went back home. We made the breakfast. Everything was good. We had a time. Okay, cool. Then over the time, it wasn't bad stuff, but with Philly, it was just stuff that kept happening. Okay, this is move-in week. Let's put it under this. She kept having her boyfriend come, which I didn't have no problem with. You and your boyfriend go do you. But they also kept bringing an extra friend along, which I didn't appreciate, because they would go lock themselves in her room and then leave the extra guy to wander around our house without anybody, no supervision. Like, he don't live here. He can't just be wandering. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't invite him over if you're not going to entertain your guests. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my friend had came over, and we having a good time, but she gets into it with her boyfriend. He decides to come knock on the door and be like, you know, as she's arguing with her boyfriend, you know, you shouldn't have to put up with that. Get with me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I told y'all they are corny. Okay? Bookie, I hate to break it to you. You never had a chance. Okay? But you know, I appreciate your effort, but mind your business. Okay. Mind your business, okay? You ain't have to come. And he wouldn't leave. Like, he wouldn't leave. And I'm, like, texting her, like, yo, can you get your company? Like, where they at? She like, oh, yeah, they locked themselves in the room. I don't know what they're in there doing, but, like, yeah, they just left me out here. Why didn't you go home? Me, personally, I would have left. I wouldn't have sat right there and would have been bored out of my mind while they go in the room. You know, read the room, leave. And then to come and get in somebody else's business that you don't know and tell them leave their boyfriend while their boyfriend is on the phone to get with you, and the boyfriend go to the school too, you need to keep it cute, okay? Mind your business. Thank you. I had to tell that girl, come get your friend. Come get your friend, cause he wasn't getting the hints. He wasn't, and it was bad. It was bad, and I felt bad. But I'm like, you don't want to get yourself in this. You really don't. So then she leaves for the weekend. The first weekend in the house, she leaves. She goes back home. So then she disclosed to us that, oh, she didn't bring none of her stuff down here for freshman week, but she didn't want to miss freshman week. So she went back home. So her family all came down when they, you know, came back or whatever. I guess she moved in all her stuff as far as like her clothes and stuff like that. But I came home to see 10 people in the house, and it was a grandma with a wheelchair, her mother, like her brothers. It was little kids. I didn't understand why everybody had to come down to move you into your dorm. I get you're a college freshman and you know your family want to wish you bye, but Philly ain't even that far. And then two, That's why you have truck parties, graduation parties, and stuff like that, because the whole party can't come to my apartment like this, Bookie. I can't even get to my room. What's going on? And then, to top it off, y'all, this is... Lost my marbles. Y'all, her mom was a nurse. Her mom or the grandma, one of them, went to the bathroom, my bathroom, our bathroom that we share, used it. I went in after them because I had to go to the bathroom, and guys, guess what was on the toilet? Blood! Blood was on the toilet! Oh my gosh, at your grown age, you got blood on the toilet and didn't wipe it. What is going on? That's dirty. And you're a nurse? That's trifling. So that's when I knew we's going to have an issue. We's going to have an issue. We are. It's going to be a problem. Let's move on. So within the first month, now y'all know, August, September, it's still pretty hot outside. So I wasn't driving to campus every day because it was across the street. So I would just walk to class. A lot of y'all not, it's like 80 degrees outside. We come back in the house and this girl has the heat on 90. It's no way in hell that that it should be hotter in the house than it is outside. Why do you have the heat on and it's 80 degrees outside? Like, are you cool? Like, I didn't understand that. So it was just like ridiculous. We would come in the house and we'd be like, bro, what is she on? And we'd turn it off, but like, it was also like, I didn't know who was doing it. So we all are still new in the house. We still all getting to know each other. And I'm not gonna lie, Philly used to never be in the house. That was one thing I could say. She never used to be in the house. Like, we never really seen her for real. So I didn't know who was doing it at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't. Because she was never there. When she had her little boyfriend, he lived in our building too. So she would always be with him. So I'm thinking, oh, like, it's sweet for real because Shawty don't be here. She be with him. No, Shawty be sneaking when we not there and doing stuff. Clock that, team. So we got 90 degrees. What else we got? What else we say? Sneaking in and out the house, okay? Then another thing was, like I said, we used the same bathroom. Not only was my food going missing, but it was also like with my bathroom products, like my soaps and stuff like that, every time I used it, it was like a little lighter. Like, I know, like, okay, so say it's like a certain weight after I use it, and then I come back and it's lighter than the last time I had it, and I'm like, I didn't even take a shower yet. She was using my stuff, y'all. She was using my soaps and stuff like that, and it made sense because I told y'all she didn't have no shower curtain. She didn't have no washcloth. She just had shower gel. So I didn't even know, like, it made sense. It made sense. And then we're not even gonna talk about, like, I did keep my toothbrush and like my toothpaste and stuff on the sink. The sink was on the outside of the bathroom. I did keep that out there. But when it came to that stuff, it was all the same because she didn't used to brush her teeth. Like, I lie to you not, I lived with her for 4 months and I never seen her brush her teeth. And that's why her teeth was buttery. And what also came with her using my stuff in the shower, she also never used to wash the tub out after herself. So it was like I was cleaning up behind her to get in the shower, and I hated that because it was just like rings around the tub, and it's just like, wash the tub when you're done. Like, I didn't understand that. Tub, look, it go in the bathroom. So the tub, that was another thing. And also when it came to the tub, I had like a mat in there, like, you know, the grip mat. Y'all, one time I was washing the tub out after this girl, and it was pee trapped in there. That girl peed in the shower. I was disgusted. I was honestly disgusted. For it to only be the first month, it's a lot going on. Not only that, but this is where it kind of kicks off, okay? Her and PG gets into it. They get into it. because Philly then gave her boyfriend the key to the apartment, and PG was in there taking a shower. And she got out the shower, she only had a robe on, and she was walking to her room, and she just seen a male figure. Why? And mind you, her boyfriend was unsupervised. She gave her boyfriend the key and let him walk in there. Anything could have happened to that girl. That was not cool. He don't live here. He shouldn't have access to our house like that, like he does. Like he pays a little bill in here. He don't. He shouldn't have been able to do that. So they got into it because of that. And because I was the oldest one, I tried to mediate everything. So I understand. I didn't agree with the stuff Philly was doing, but I also didn't want her to feel like I was ganging up on her. So I used to try to like be nice and explain to her, because PG used to like snap. She was nice to her at first too, but I think once that happened, she started snapping at her. So I didn't want her to feel teamed up, okay? So this PG versus Philly thing was because of the boyfriend thing. You know, her boyfriend keep coming over, things like that. So it became about having company over. PG used to always have her friend over as well, but her and her friend would stay in her room. They wouldn't make too much noise, they wouldn't be in the way, anything like that. Our problem with Philly was that she would either have her boyfriend wandering with no supervision, so that's not a guest over because you're not there to be a host to them. And then also, not only are you just having your boyfriend over and locking up in the room, you also have the boyfriend and your friend just wandering around the house while y'all do whatever y'all do, and that's not cool. So I don't think Philly realized that, and she was just making it like, well, PG have her friend over all the time, and she doesn't live here, but she's here all the time like she lives here. So they had like some type of beef going on with that, but they ain't had nothing to do with me. I was just trying to mediate it. Their rivalry was so deep. I told y'all I was still mutual at this point. I was cool with both people. I just was expressing to her nicely what I needed her to do as a good roommate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to clean up after yourself, please. I was being nice until stuff started happening to me. Yes, I told y'all my food was gonna miss it, but I wasn't even tripping off of that but this incident, I was tripping. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, cool. It's a Friday. Y'all used to go home every weekend because I live in DC and I was in Baltimore. I was driving, my first time driving, my first little car. I was pressed to get on the little highway and go home. I ain't gonna lie. And there was nothing going on campus. That was my little time to get away, get a little break. So I used to drive home. But before I did, I said, oh, I'm craving Cocoa Puffs. Let me go to the store. Buy some Cocoa Puffs. I bought some almond milk. Kaja only drinks almond milk, okay? I go home. I eat one singular bowl of Cocoa Puffs. Pack my little bags, and I hits the road, Jack, okay? I come back, weekend over. I done went to practice. I done went to work. I done been to school, everything. It's a Monday. I remember it vividly. Monday night, I finally had a little time in my day to take a nap. I had a little time. I didn't used to never had no time to do stuff like that. I had a time to take a nap. I took a nap. Y'all, I'm dreaming so hard. I'm dreaming like a mug. I'm not even lying to y'all. I was dreaming so good. And then in that dream, them Cocoa Puffs, it had a little taste in my mouth. I swear. I tasted them Cocoa Puffs while I was asleep. That Cocoa Puff said, girl, wake up. Go make you a bowl of Cocoa Puffs. I said, you ain't never lied. I got up, went to that kitchen, grabbed me a bowl, started pouring the Cocoa Puffs in there. I opens the refrigerator. I don't see no milk. I close the refrigerator. I go walk back to my room. I get back in my bed and I shut my little eye for 10 more minutes. I gotta be dreaming. I still gotta be dreaming. Where my milk go? So I went to sleep. Woke back up. 10 minutes later, I let you know them Cocoa Puffs was on my mind heavy. Woke back up. Went back to the kitchen. I opened that refrigerator. Milk really not there. Where's the milk? Where's the milk? I text the group chat. Hey guys, I had some almond milk in here. Anybody seen it? I'm just praying that somebody say they misplaced it or something. Like, oh, I accidentally like placed it somewhere else or something. But I was thinking, girls, almond milk, that junk is spoil you. It's not like you could use it. You know what I'm saying? I had to be real. I was trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. It wasn't even like I'm dumb. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to get them the benefit of the doubt. I didn't want to believe it was a thief in the house. I did not want to believe that. So PG like, girl, you know, we made a pact. We already said, like, you know what I'm saying, we gonna ask each other. I'm like, true. Then Philly over here like, girl, I don't even be there. I'm never there. How could I steal your milk? I'm always at my boyfriend's house. Facts. Now I feel like I'm in Among Us. Who took the milk? Or did the milk grow legs and hop out the refrigerator because it was too cold in there? What happened? What happened to the milk? So I started acting funny. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them. You rubbed me the wrong way, I act funny. I'm not telling you how I feel, I act funny. I started moving funny. PG like, oh hey girl, I'm like, yeah, what's up? I'm looking at everybody sideways. Where's my milk? Where's my milk? So then, it all goes up from there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, after the whole almond milk situation, I started taking notes. I was already like taking pictures and stuff like that, but then I started telling the leasing office, because that was my first little strike. Strike one. That was my first little strike for me. Y'all better do something about this, because I don't do no thieves. Almond milk ain't cheap, Bookie. You can't be stealing no almond milk. No. So I sent a cool little email, and I went over there to the leasing office, and I told them, I was showing them everything. Y'all know these people laughed at me. They laughed at me. You mad about milk? I bet you if it was your house and your milk, you don't want to be funny. Now it's funny because it's me. Oh, I'm dramatic. Almond milk, not cheap. Somebody's gonna run me. If it's this leasing office, if it's her, somebody's gonna give me my money for my almond milk. Cause I'm not playing. Almond milk is really not cheap. It's not. They laughed at me. That's when I knew. I gotta bring the BGC cager out. Like, I grew up watching Bad Girls Club. Y'all want to see this cager so bad. All right. I'm gonna give it to you. I am. Like I said, during all this time, it's still PG versus Philly, right? So, this is an important date, guys. September 19th. 9/19. Okay? This is when it goes up. This was like the real big blowout, all right? Let me tell you how it happened. It was a Saturday weekend. I remember this because I told y'all I used to go home on the weekends. I did not go home this weekend. I sure didn't. I was on the phone with my friends in my room on FaceTime. We all went to different schools. We was doing a little check-in. We was chilling on the phone. I get a little knock on my door. Who that? Oh, it's Philly. Okay, hey girl, what's up? What's going on? I go to the door. What's going on? What's up? Yeah, I was just checking in to see like if I can have a few friends over. You know, I want to have like a little gathering. Cool with me. I ain't your mother. I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It's the weekend. I ain't got nothing going on. Go ahead, girl. Do you. Okay, cool. You should come join us. Oh, okay. Maybe later. Not my type of people. You know what I'm saying? So I never planned on joining them. No shade. Move on. I'm still on the phone with my friends. We having a good time. Cool. All hell breaks loose, y'all. I felt like it was an earthquake happened. It just was like, shh, room starts shaking. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Everything all right? What's going on? Yeah. She had some big girls out there popping splits from the tables and everything. I'm not lying, y'all. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm very much alive. I'm not lying. When that happened, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared to open my door because I didn't want to witness whatever was going on out there. I didn't want to be a witness. So I'm like, my phone's on the friend, like, my friend's on the phone like, Kaja, what's going on over there? I'm like, y'all, I don't even know. I don't know what's going on out there. I'm scared to look. Then it gets quiet. Then I'm like, I'm really scared because what's going on out there? I get another knock. I'm like, yo. She like, oh, Kaja, I was wondering if this is your cranberry juice in the refrigerator because we got some drinks and we need a little chaser. So is this your cranberry juice? I said, that's not my cranberry juice. Call PG. That's PG cranberry juice. Ask her for cranberry juice. I feel like she only asked me because I was there. If I wasn't there, she wouldn't have asked me. She would have just drunk the juice. So she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to call her. I'm going to call her and ask her, can I have the cranberry juice? So I'm like, all right, okay, cool. So over time, I'm like, mind you, my friends is on FaceTime on my computer. So over time, I'm like, let me call PG and see if she asked her. Because we peeped this girl still, okay? So I called PG like, oh yeah, did Philly call you to ask you about the cranberry juice? She like, no. Okay, that's when I knew it was about to be something tonight. Something was happening tonight. The girls was gonna be fighting tonight. I knew it. So I'm like, well, yeah, she in here having a party. She came in here and asked me about the cranberry juice. I told her it wasn't mine, it was y'all's. And she said she was gonna call you and ask you. And she didn't call you and ask you. She like, But we on our way. We ain't getting no sleep tonight. So then, y'all, it gets quiet again outside. Like, they were partying and stuff, and then it gets quiet again. So now I'm like, what's going on now? So I got my ear to the door, like, trying to see if I hear something. You know what I'm saying? Then I hear the door slam. So I'm like, did they leave? So I waited like a cool 5 minutes. Then I opened the door, went out there. Y'all, I got the video. Upload video here. I got my old phone, so I got all the stuff in my old phone. I'm gonna insert the video right here. This is what it looked like. Y'all, there was chairs flipped. The cranberry juice was gone. Empty, y'all. It was like weed on the table. It was a lot of stuff, and I had an issue mainly with the weed on the table because, like, you know, we not supposed to have that at school, and you gonna leave it there. Like, it's any given moment, like, the RA could have, like, been like, oh, y'all too loud, and came right here and seen all that, and then now all of us in trouble. Like, you playing with your livelihood a little bit too much for me, and you just too close, so I need you to, like, get yourself together. But at the same time, I'm recording this stuff. Right after I stopped recording, PG and her friend walk in. PG like, oh, no, where's she at? Turn around. Her friends is right there. They was making their way back in the house. So they like, ooh, your roommate's mad, Philly, you better get in there. They looking for you. She was the last person to come back in the room. So once she got in the room, PG popping it. She like, y'all need to clean up. This, da, 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 like going off. So then Philly's like, you're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. So they just going back and forth. And I'm just like, hey, stop arguing, guys. Okay, no, for real. Y'all do need to clean up. This is a mess. This is crazy. Y'all do need to clean up. But chill, y'all. Don't yell at that. PG like, nah, I'm sick of this. Da, 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 just popping it. They both arguing. So then her friends, Philly friends, like, yeah, y'all not about to double team her. Like, y'all could chill out. Like, don't talk to her like that. And so PG friend got in there, was like, you need to mind your business because you don't live here. But it was also like, she don't live here either. So it was just like, it was just funny. Nonetheless, then PG friend goes, she looks at the table. She goes, who drank my cranberry juice? Child, that's when I knew. It's going up from here, guys. Philly like, I did. She like, that was my cranberry juice. It wasn't even PG's. It was my cranberry juice. And I was sick. I drank directly out of the bottle. And I backwashed. She talking about some, so I don't care. So it kind of got a little quiet after she said that. So PG friend like, you're dirty. Da, da, da. So now it's really no, like, resolving this at this point. I'm still trying to be the middleman, but these girls is on go. Her friends getting rowdy, PG and her friend getting rowdy, and somewhere in the mix, everybody make their way in the hallway. I don't know how, why, when, where, and you know how. I don't know. I don't know how or why. But we ended up in the hallway, and we all the way down by the elevators. I'm trying to calm PG down because I know she's hot. Like, I know. Calm it down, Bookie. It's okay. We gonna get this resolved. But Philly down there kind of still egging her on. So PG like, stop talking to me, cause you don't want to see me get rowdied out, like da da da, like popping it. So Philly, she was like, you want to fight me? You want to do something? Do it, do it. And I just started busting out laughing. I got that video too, y'all, but I lost it. I don't have it no more. But I was cracking up laughing when that girl did that, because a lot of y'all not, she sound like Bring It On. Like, it was a scene out of Bring It On. It was crazy. She's like, you want to hit me? Hit me then. Do it. Do it. Come down here and do it. Beat me up. Go ahead. Go ahead. And it was just like, what? Bro, what is going on? So, nonetheless, Philly and her friends cleaned it up, and she goes ghost for the night. Everybody go in their rooms. We go to bed. And then we gonna deal with this tomorrow, because I don't know what that was about. I don't know. So the next day comes, guys, and one of my friends, he had a friend that was also in RA where we lived. So we call her up. We need a mediation. The mediation. We never did a roommate agreement. Technically, when you move into a dorm place like that, you have to do a roommate agreement. We never did one. So she's like, okay, cool, let's do one right now. Where Philly at? We could not find Philly. We're blowing her phone up. She ignoring us. She's not answering the phone. None of that. The RA had to call her from the trap phone, trick her into answering the phone, and the girl finally decides to show up because she got trapped into answering the phone. She come. We have a whole roommate agreement. We decide, you know, how we gonna run our household. It's in the agreement. So boom, we shake on it. Everything's doing good. We all agree. Everything. Okay, cool. We're good from now. We starting on a clean slate. We're not even gonna hold nothing against you, okay? So I just don't understand how it got worse from there. The mediation, I feel like stuff started happening to me. She started doing stuff to me. So boom, I'm coming back from practice. The house is dark, but I know where my room is, so I don't need the lights to get to my room. Y'all, I'm on the phone with my mom. I lie to you not. I just do a whole tumble. I flip over something. I don't know what I just fell over. I cursed and everything. My mother like, hey, girl, you just cursed? Sorry, Mom. I just flipped over something. I don't even know what. Insert picture. It was a whole piano in the hallway. How did I flip over a piano? What is a piano doing in the hallway? The piano. Then, y'all, one day I wake up and I go to the bathroom. Y'all, a lot of y'all not, it was no water in the toilet. No water in the toilet. But everything in the bathroom was wet. I didn't know what the girl did. The toilet. I didn't know what she did to the toilet, but she broke the toilet. And I asked her nicely, you need to call maintenance so they can come fix it. She was like, okay, yeah, cool, I'll do it. She never called the maintenance. The bathroom stayed like that for about 2-3 weeks. And I finally called them. I put a ticket in because I was waiting for her to do it. I started sharing the bathroom with PG because I don't know what you got. How'd you break the toilet? What was you doing? They came about 3 weeks later, fixed the toilet. I started going to the bathroom because the toilet was fixed, and I told her she needs to replace all my bathroom stuff since she messed it up. And I looked in the toilet, and not in the toilet, in the trash can that's in the bathroom. Y'all, her pads has been in there since we moved in, and they were now green. I was so disgusted. I was like, yo, PG, I'm your new sweet mate, girl. We sharing the bathroom. No shade. I can't even if they fix it up, we clean it. I just can't. I can't. These second months, 2 months in this jump. October. Y'all, I started feeling like we were being tortured. No lie. It felt like we were being tortured. She kept doing little stuff. Like, she would wait till everybody sleep. Go in the bathroom at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Blast music. I mean, blast it. It's gospel music, anything. She'll put the heat on 90 and then drop it to the lowest. So it'd be like we sweating in our sleep, stripping, and then we get cold. One day I just opened the door. Shawty is planning makeup at 4 o'clock in the morning, planning makeup in the mirror with a bubble coat on. This is why I felt like I was being tortured. You understand why? You understand me? Look what you doing. Why do you have a bubble go on doing makeup? You playing with me right now. You are. It don't make no sense. We were getting sick. And I have video evidence of her blasting music and singing and all this stuff like that. The times that I recorded it, it was some that was during the day, like during times when we had like virtual classes and stuff like that. And it was also times where it was like 6 a.m. and stuff like that. I have video recordings, dropping them here. So as I said before, y'all, she just was doing dirty stuff. She was just being dirty. She wasn't cleaning up behind herself. Nothing. She stole my milk again, y'all. I bought a new milk and she stole it again. Alright? I'm losing my cool. I'm losing my cool, for real. So her family comes down in October. This is October we talk about. Her family comes down to visit. No shade, y'all. Her family came down. First person they wanted to see was PG. No shade. I came in from work. They posted up in the living room. Oh, what's going on here? Y'all cool? Y'all good? Y'all posted up. Like, what's going on? They like, yeah, this the one? Oh. Okay. Just making sure everybody all right. Everybody okay? Everybody okay? All right. Yeah. PG was gone for the weekend though. They you're too slow. Say no. But nah, PG said what? But I ain't even want, like, I told her after the fact because I ain't want nothing to happen. Nonetheless, they wasn't looking for me. But I will say, when they did come, she did try to replace my milk. However, I wasn't happy because she didn't replace my milk with what she drunk, okay? She didn't replace it with almond milk. She drunk almond milk and she brought me back whole milk. Books. You didn't drink no whole milk. You drunk almond milk. Find me my almond milk. She talking about something. The store didn't have it. Okay, go to another one. Oh, we went to 2 stores. Okay, try 3. You're not trying hard enough for me. Go around the whole Baltimore finding my almond milk. Somebody got my almond milk. And you better bring me back 2. 2 jugs of almond milk. I'm not playing. 2 cartons. I'm not playing. Oh, they didn't have, so you brought me back some whole milk. You didn't drink whole milk. I wasn't happy. I don't care. I appreciate the effort, but you didn't drink. You didn't drink whole milk. You drank almond milk. I want my almond milk, okay? Whole time, like, she replaced the milk, but she only replaced the second one because technically it was still a mystery of who drunk my first one. You know what I'm saying? So when it happened the second time, she actually took responsibility and said, yeah, I drank it that time, but I didn't drink it the first time. So it was still that mystery. So I went home for my birthday. Literally, lie to you not, I get a call. PG is randomly FaceTiming me. I answer. She's like, KJ, here she go right here. Stealing your waters. Look, got her 4K. 4K in her face like this. Look, she's stealing your waters. Look. There it was. Dead in my face. I said, it was you. I knew it. I knew it. It was you. It was always you. It was always you. The board right here, y'all. But we're about to get into some messages. So, we're about to read them. It's going to be on this side of the screen, okay? So, boom. This is when the whole milk situation happened. She didn't replace one of them. Everything like that. So, let's get into the messages. I text her and say, hey, Philly, can you wash the tub out after you use it? After you make noodles, can you clean the microwave out? That will cause the microwave to stop working if you do not wash it out. And stop drinking my milk. Almond milk is not cheap, bruh. She goes, first of all, my bleep is in my room. If you want to come see, I have mad snacks in my room. The F you look, I look, I'm reading verbatim how it's written, okay? TFU I look eating your bleep. I don't even get high that often. When I am home, I'm in my room. Pause. Y'all. So she's about to mention how she took shrooms. During the month of October, she took shrooms with her friends. And she got so high to the point that she lost her mind. She went in the bathroom. She threw up all over the place. Her friend was also in there high. And they just was, you know, like nobody could get, they were locked in the room. So it was 2 o'clock in the morning to be exact. Somebody comes knock. Hey, we're trying to get in touch with Philly. She's not answering the phone. We just took shrooms. Like, we just trying to make sure she's straight, this, that, and the third. She won't answer the door. She's locked in there. She's high. I told them goodbye. See you tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. They like, we got to check on her, though. Check on her tomorrow. She needs some milk. Can we use some of your milk? You got some milk in here? You better walk to 7-Eleven. You're not using my milk. Nah. If she ain't steal it the first 2 times... But Books, you ain't using not another drop of almond milk. You better walk to 7-Eleven and get you a gallon of milk. That's so messed up. Oh, let it be messed. Look, not using none of my milk. They got the hint. They finally turned away. I went back in the bed. They did not come back till tomorrow because that's what I told them to do. You're not about to keep interrupting my peace, my sleep. I'm already stressed enough. I need to get some type of peace in this house that I pay for. Yeah. Back to the messages. I am the green. She is the other bubble. Okay. Yeah, like she said, first off, my bleep is in my room. If you want to come see, I have mad snacks in my room. TFU, I look eating your bleep. I don't even get high that often. When I'm home, I am in my room. The shrooms was a one-time thing because I wanted to try it and I rarely smoke. Second, I avoid PG, not you, for my own separate reasons. What you not but to do is double team me. I think she said what you're not about to do is double team me. Third, this bleep never happened at my house, at my place. We have decency not to eat other people bleep. Occasionally something will be dirty as in every house, but it gets clean. Fourth, I don't know if that was a threat or not, but don't you cool people, I don't have problems with you. Fifth, I bring people in the house with my are looking good. I clean up after myself unless I forgot. 6, I brought people over 2 times without notice. Every other time I ask, unlike PG's friend who is here like it is her own home. I said, Philly, first of all, I don't do the disrespect. Watch what you say. Second, you really gonna act like you ain't been drinking my milk. You had a whole bowl and a whole box of cereal in the kitchen for 4 days. How you forget to clean up after yourself and you see the bleep every time you walk in the house? Wait, I wasn't being disrespectful to begin with. Nobody double teaming you at all. Nobody should have to keep telling you to clean up after yourself, behind yourself. She says, and if I was, how you gonna tell me to watch my disrespect when you came to me disrespectful to begin with? I said, I asked you multiple times nicely and you still ain't do it. She said, it got cleaned though. I said, after how many times? She said, again, how you gonna ask me not to be disrespectful when you're being disrespectful? I nonchalantly give off what I receive. So I said, girl, address the other bleep. She said, I didn't say I didn't drink it. Said I was going to replace it and give you the money to replace it. I know how expensive almond milk is. I knew I had some too, just forgot I didn't put it in our fridge. I am sorry, but that. Was supposed to get it yesterday, but they didn't have that, so I bought regular milk. No, you're lying. You never said you drank my milk. I hate when people lie. I said, nor did you have anything in the fridge or freezer before this weekend. So, when her family came the second time, that was the first time she ever had food in the fridge. Ever. So she said, you literally already told me to not drink your almond milk earlier in the group chat, so you knew. I said, I put 2 and 2 together, TF, and that shows it was you the first time, so you need to run me my money for both jugs. It was just common decency to ask, but yet you touching bleep without asking. That's probably why you be sneaking in and out of the house. She says, I did first few weeks. Then I just started putting whatever I bought in my room and in my friend's room. No, mamas, I ain't started buying cereal before last week. And when I bought it from home, I ain't drink your milk the last time. Also, TF, I look like sneaking in and out my house. I am generally a busy person. Said, sure. She said, so I'm not paying for the one. I said, PG caught you sneaking in. She said, when, TF? I said, and I caught you one time, and you turned right back out the door, and it was giving you was trying to steal, but got caught. If you still just say that, bleep. Well, it's obvious. So then, guys, of course, it gets worse. So, y'all, October End of October, going into November, it gets worse. So she started having bags of trash all over the house. I mean, the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, bags of trash, y'all. Bags of trash. And it got throw up in it, little stuff in it, got all this stuff in it. Not only was she doing that, but her and the boyfriend done broke up. The boyfriend bring down a big, healthy, what is it called? Hefty trash bag full of her trash that she left at his house. I'm like, yo, this is insane. Insert picture so y'all don't think I'm lying. There go right there. Boom. I bite the bullet. I cleans up everything. Because we were getting sick in there. It started getting nasty. Like throw up in the bag in the kitchen. I stopped eating everything. Like we hid everything in our room, everything. I started cleaning up. I cleaned up. I bleached the whole thing, the whole house. I put her bags of trash. Was I taking it out for her? No. I put it right on her door, wrote a little note, say, can you please take your trash out? I cleaned up everything else. I lifted the windows up. I went home for the weekend. Came back. Y'all won't believe. This girl took every last one of them bags that I bagged up and put on her door and dumped it all over the house. Let me tell y'all what I text her. I said, you think I'm playing with you? Insert pictures right here. You think I'm playing with you? She put question marks. 4. I said, I don't know. She said, I don't know what you're talking about. I also don't care. You're my housemate, not my mom. I said, why TF are you so bleep dirty? What you think I ain't see what you did? Yeah, I ain't your mother and I wouldn't want to be either, but you gonna respect me. She said, yeah, moving the bleep off my door. That's all I did. Okay. It's okay, sweet. I wouldn't want you to be my mother either. Also, I don't have to respect no one if I don't feel, and I don't feel, TF. Okay. You can move your bleep to the trash with your dirty bleep. Bleep. I've been nice to you after you did bleep bleep to my stuff, and you about to get a rude awakening bleeping with me. Okay. She say, girl, bye. You think it's a game? Okay. Philly, you got me real bleeped up, okay? Especially with all this energy through the phone. Remember, we live together, so don't be sneaking in and out because I'm going to run into you. You don't even know that all this bleep causes bacteria. I had to go home because I was bleep sick. I purposely cleaned up so germs can get out, and you trying to be petty? Okay, bet. You can pack your bleep and do that dirty bleep elsewhere, okay? She says, I don't know how many times I have to tell you I don't sneak in and out, and half of the times I don't bleak in, come home. When I did, I straightened up because I had a bleep class and didn't have time to do the dishes. Also, dirty dishes doesn't cause bacteria. Don't make the reason you were sick my fault. TF. I said dirty dishes that has food and water in it don't cause bacteria. Dirty pads that's been in the bathroom don't cause bacteria. Beep, you're bleeping stupid. Okay? Y'all. So she started kicking trash in front of my door, everything. Just doing her big one, right? Doing her big, she tried to do her big one. Okay, let me do my biggest. All right? She kicked trash in front of my door. I kick it in front of her door. I was on my way to practice. Kicking it back in front of her door. Then I slid my head in her door real quick. I said, hey, kick another piece of trash in front of my door. Kick another piece of trash in front of my door. I'm going to kick you in your face. That's what I told her. I'm be honest, y'all. I did tell her that. I did. Did I threaten her? I don't see it as a threat. I think I'm pretty sure it was a promise. So she thought it was a game. I went to practice, had a good old practice. Y'all, this is where I drew the line. I came home. You know what she did? Ate my Jamaican beef patty. I draw the line. All hell's breaking loose now. You ate my Jamaican beef. The last one, it's on. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. First thing I did was call my peoples. Because she kept doing stuff, and I ain't gonna lie, during the time between after my birthday and by the time this happened, I'm not gonna lie, my aunt did make a little trip down there, and we waited. She waited for that girl to come home. That girl never came home. So I called my aunt. Yeah, she started tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. I'm losing. I'm crashing out. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's going down tonight. Yeah, I had a whole assignment, whole 10-page paper due. I sat there. I put my sports bra on, put some leggings on, put some tennis shoes on. I greased up. I had my little mace and my little tays. I ain't gonna lie. I sat there at that table in the dining room. had my computer. I typed that essay. I typed that whole essay. I was so mad. I was like, I was going ham. I got that whole thing in right before the due date. Cool. I was on the phone with my friends, on the phone with my aunt, on the phone with my mom. I had like 10 different devices. We up. What's going on? I'm waiting. I said, you know what? Let's shake the room a little bit. I got all her food out the refrigerator. Put it in front of her door. You want to kick? You want to play? Let's play. Let's play. Yeah. So I did that. I did. You want to play? Let's go. I called the RA. Because my mom like, call the RA because you've been keeping track of this stuff. Call him so you don't get in trouble. Flip the script on her. Cool. Call him. My roommate just threatened me. She's just gonna come in here and fight me. He like, all right, cool. Not all right, cool, but he like, yeah, okay. If she come in there on that, like, call the campus police. We already got record for you because you've been like reporting her all this time and she haven't been getting back to us. So like, you know what I'm saying? Something's gonna happen if she is to go that far to put her hands on you. So I'm like, okay, cool. That my mom like, call one of your friends to come over because PG wasn't there. It was just gonna be me and Philly in it. And you don't know what's gonna go down when it's just two people that's fighting. You need somebody there that's gonna break it up. Make sure it's like a clean fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I called Samaj, get over here now. Samaj said, I'm on the way. Let's go, I'm on the way. What's going on? What's happening? I'm on the way. All right, cool. We waiting for Samaj. We waiting for Philly to walk through these doors. Like I said, I had all my people on the phone just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I couldn't wait. So, boom, she walk in the door. I'm just staring at her. She looking like, you know how in the movies when the man creeping in the house and the wife just sitting there waiting. That's how I was giving, no shade. And she was scared, low-key. So I'm just like, yeah. She see her food on the ground, so she paused. I said, yeah, so you ate my last beef patty? She like, no, maybe that was PG. Because I wasn't even here. You just see me walk in. Don't try to manipulate me. Because I can't be manipulated. You trying to manipulate me. You cannot do that. I knew you was here because I already called PG. PG is in PG. You feel me? She not even here. Don't play these games. It's ending tonight. Tonight. You gotta go. Where your bed? We putting your bed in the pool. You gotta go. I'm popping it. I'm getting in her face. I'm like, yeah, what's up? I'm tired of you. For real. I've been nice and you've been taking my kindness for weakness. Let's get it. Let's go. We about to get it rocking in here. She's like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. No. You don't have an option. No, you didn't tick me off to that point. You don't have an option. You're going to run me my rounds tonight. You don't have an option. So I'm breaking stuff. All the clothes and stuff she done got in the living room, I'm picking them up. I'm throwing them. She had some frames in there, some glasses frames. I'm like, they're crumbling in her face. She's like, so, okay. I go in the kitchen. She had a jug of milk. That's what I did. Pouring it out in her face. She's like, that don't hurt me. I said, okay, keep talking. You don't even know I'm about to launch it at your head. Keep talking. Keep talking. Like, I found you, I just shut up right now. Because Cage is at 100. Cage is always at 0. Even when Cage is mad, you haven't seen nothing yet. I promise you. It's either 0 or 100. Cage is at 100 now. And I'm not even all the way there for real. I'm still keeping it cool. You haven't seen crazy. Now I'm about to show you a little taste of it. So what I do, launch it, went right to her head, boom. What's up? I'm on that. I need that. What's up? What's up? I'm tired of it. So my friends like, hey, John, like just chill. They on the phone, but they all watching. My aunt like, yeah, get her no. I'm tired. Like I'm really like fed up at this point. But I'm trying not to fight her because, like I said, I was still waiting for somebody to physically be there just in case, like, she tried, like, you know, or something, like, you know, anything could happen. So I'm trying to play it smart. She's still not on that. So I'm like, all right, let me leave. I'm going to cool her down a little bit. But then she started being petty. So she left out. She came back. She's like, oh, since we want to throw food and stuff like that, let's play with your food. Okay, go ahead. Hey, y'all, she gets to throwing my food all on the floor. Like, mind you, this, I've been told y'all I stopped eating. So this food is like old. It's old. I wasn't even eating it, so it wasn't hurting me. So she throwing it on the floor, all this stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, you want to play these games? Okay, cool. I went next to her. I went in that refrigerator. She had some coffee creamer. Popped that joint open. I said right on her face, now what? Now what? I dare you to do the same thing to me. I dare you. I'm pouring it all on her. And she's just dancing like she dancing in the rain. She just get the coffee creamer. I'm like, she crazy. Something wrong with her. But my friends, my family, everybody is on my laptop and on my phone propped up watching all this go down. So they're like, oh my gosh, Katie just drew. Yeah, I did. I'm sick of it. Then I threw it at her. What's next? What we doing next? What we doing? What we doing? So she's still rambling. Da, 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 da. Now you got me hyped. Now I tried to calm down a little bit. Now you got me hyped. Okay, I go in the kitchen. I get her coffee maker. I picks it up and I repeatedly slams it down until it breaks into pieces. I'm sick of it. So she's sitting there like, yeah, you thought it was a game. You thought it was a game. I'm not playing. So then Samaj comes. He knocks on the door. I'm like, boom, here you go. He come in. What's going on? She goes down by the mirror, by the bathroom, starts dancing, y'all. A lot of y'all not. You can't make it up. So I'm like, look at her, young. Something wrong with her. She's dancing. Got the coffee creamer trying to dry off. Just dancing. So we look at each other like, I'm really mad, but I can't help but laugh because what is actually going on right now? So then she leaves and we chased her with eggs and we was egging her. So then we came back and I'm telling him everything that happened. My friends, everybody on the phone, we all having a little review. I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me call the RA to tell him like, oh yeah, she just came in here, threw coffee creamer on me, all this stuff like that. So that's what I did. Called the RA, called the campus police, told him, yeah, she threw coffee cream at me. She threw eggs at me. She chased me down. Y'all, this girl she was not trying to fight me in that house. But as soon as we opened that door and people was in the hallway, she's like, you want to hit me? Come on, hit me. You are the police. You're one of them. You're a police caller. Soon as I would have put my hands on you while those people is witnesses and stuff, yeah, I'm smarter than that. You can't get me. Yeah, so I didn't hit her. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't hit her. And I'm kind of glad. Now that I'm like, you know, I'm glad I didn't put my hands on that girl because I probably would have got kicked out of school. And, you know, I worked so hard to get where I am. And I'm the first in my family to graduate and stuff like that. Like, I didn't need that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the people came and she was trying to flip the... But I didn't, she did it to me. You guys weren't answering. They like, girl, we've been trying to contact you for months to get your side of the story and you kept ducking us. So of course we believe her. She been sending in evidence, you messing with her, stealing her stuff, breaking her stuff. So of course we believe her. So then it was bye-bye Philly. They moved her out. I was like, bye-bye. You're out. Who's next? But I called PG. I said, she's gone. The Wicked with their moving her out, slagging. Yes, I was hyped. I was so hyped. They had her move into like a temporary place for the time being to keep us separated. And then they had like a day that she actually moved her stuff out. And once she moved out, we cleaned that house and we threw a party. Yes, we did. We partied down because the witch was gone. We partied down thanks to your girl. We was hyped. But yes, y'all, that was the time I kicked my roommate out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.